Welcome to Geopolitical Horizon. Today we'll look at the situation in Oman and then Libya. Let's first go to Oman. Last week Sultan Qaboos, who had reigned for almost 50 years, passed away and Sultan Itham has now taken over. The transition has so far been peaceful, and that's important because Oman has played a very crucial negotiator and interlocutor between Iran, Saudi Arabia and also the United States, as the region has seen risk spirals coming and going over the years. In addition, Oman borders Yemen, which has seen a war for years, but the war has not entered into Oman, so they've been able to prevent that from happening. In addition, Oman has direct access to the Indian Ocean, which is crucial for logistics players and shipping companies. Therefore, Oman has also seen increased port operations in recent years. Now let's go to Libya. As we know, after Gaddafi's fall in 2011, Libya has basically seen a civil war now for years. And in April last year, the Libyan general Khalifa Haftar, with the support of the UAE, Egypt and Saudi Arabia, tried to wage a military operation against the UN-supported government in Tripoli. However, Khalifa Haftar's forces were stopped right at the outskirts of Tripoli, and they've basically been bombarding Tripoli for months. In recent months, we also now saw Russia entering the Libyan theater, trying to play an increasingly important role. And also Turkey in recent weeks came in on the stage. And earlier this week, we saw a ceasefire agreement almost signed in Moscow by all parties. However, Khalifa Haftar, who was also present, and Sarraj signed the agreement, but Khalifa Haftar left before he signed it. Therefore, President Putin was not able to get a complete ceasefire agreement signed by all parties. However, in Berlin on Sunday, we're going to see a peace conference hosted by the German government, where a range of countries and the warring factions in Libya are invited. Therefore, the war in Libya may be entering the final stages right now, and therefore it's particularly interesting to see how Russia and Turkey in recent months entered into the situation. And we're going to see whether or not the peace agreement will be signed. It's not completely sure. However, the fact that we might be in the final stages of the war shows the interest of new countries coming into the theater, and also when wars end, the countries that are at the peace agreement final table will normally have a say in how the country develops also in the coming years. So therefore, we're going to have to see how the situation unfolds, particularly on Sunday with the peace agreement negotiations in Berlin and also in the coming months. Thank you for joining and see you next week.